What's up, guys? Should have put that in ahead of time. Dumbass. Freak you, man. Seriously? I ain't got time for that. Holy cow, man. He's a pain in the ass today. If I had gloves with fingers, it'd be a business. Wow. You are one stubborn little shit, aren't you? Bitch. You little witch. Sharpens just like this. Fight all you want. Fight all you want. going on? Are you kidding me? This isn't even funny. Freaks me out. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Why would you be so freaking rude? I'll tell you what, you can be as stubborn as you want. You are going to go where I want you to, so kiss my ass. Fight all you want. Gotta be the ugliest pineapple twist I've ever done in my life. freaking heat on you, you little pain in the ass. Stupid little son of a bitch you in. Make it 2:30. Alright. I got a hard nose. Not enough freaking time in the day, man. Stop now. Are you fucking kidding me? Son of a bitch. Oh, look at it not streaming. Could be streaming.
I happen to have a 1 foot piece of 8 by 1.5 laptop.
I may. If you look, 1.5 by 8.
Yeah, 1/8. I miscut something by 1/8 of an inch, and now I thought I'm gonna be short.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can weld it.
Yeah, no, I got one. Pieces. I just don't know what the thickness they are. What's that? Is that 2? Yeah, I think that's all you. I think that's it. I think I have. Yeah, this is 1.5. This is a piece of it. Too thick.
Where's the shop?
How thick's it gotta be?
1.5 by.
That's not an inch and a half, is it? Inch and a quarter.
That's right. I'll make it work.
No. No, I'm still streaming. I don't see. That's 2 inch. That's 2 inch. That's 1 inch. Break this son of a bitch up. And that makes me unhappy. It really does. Sucker. That's no. Alright, let's see what we can do. Get your ass up. Why do you have a curtain? Ah, that's fine. It'll be fine. Alright. You freaking kidding me. Come on, guys. One more fucking beat. And I'm done with your ass. Just get it up to temperature. Alright guys, are you guys still over here? Well, I'll tell you, I wish I could go home right now. What we got going on? Looks like we're still there. Use an old air compressor. You guys have good conversations while I'm working. Peeping Tom, Rocket Ninja. Just don't fight too much, you guys. I don't want you fighting while I'm working. Okay? Tilt the camera. Alright. I did tilt. Where the heck, what are you looking at? Can you all see me by now? We'll have a short little conversation, then I'm going to get grinding. I got grinding and wire brushing and everything to do. You couldn't see the freaking anvil all that whole time? Oh, come on. How about now? Are you telling me you couldn't see the animal? Oh my God. Well, you know, sometimes you suck. You can't see the forge, you can't see the anvil. Holy crap, I didn't have you down here like that, huh? That's where you were supposed to be. Shit. Oh well. Chandler's a dumbass. All that hard work. What do you want to see? I'm not, well, yeah, this delay. Oh my God. Well, you got to see my pretty face for about an hour anyway, didn't you? What am I moving for, dude? What do you want me to move? I just moved. I can't move and read at the same time. Yeah, you're still here. That's cool. You guys missed a crap load of hammering. Holy shit. I can't even believe it. So I'm actually doing a video. Where is the camera now? I'm doing a video on these garden trowels. So they need to go through a grinding process. The video will be up, maybe not before the weekend. It depends on how tired I am today. But I got to get all these ground down. I forged one fro today. I'm not used to this computer camera, sorry. The dumbass shirts. I've been working on the shirts. Derps, lurps. They're so freaking expensive. Right? I want to buy made in the USA shirts. And I think I had somebody looking into them. They were going to be, I don't know, my cost $10 to $15 for just a freaking t-shirt. Yeah, these were railroad spikes. That's when I started. Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't see any of that freaking work. I know you don't have railroad spikes in the UK. One of these days I might like get together a freaking 1,000 spike shipment to somebody that'll sell them for me over there. I bet you they'd sell for $5, $10 a piece over in the UK. You almost be able to make some money on it. But anyway, the t-shirts, quite honestly, I think because of the cost of them, I might just start screen printing my own. It might be cheaper that way for me to get them to you. And that way, sizes and things like that, I can just do them to order. Or New Zealand. So you guys tell me. I can turn the computer and start grinding on this stuff, and you guys can watch, or I can let you guys go and try to finish this day up. It's already 3 o'clock. I'm probably going to be here till midnight. Texas. It's not gloomy here, but it's supposed to rain for this freaking show, which I hate rain for shows. Screen printing seems pretty easy, so I might go that way. I'm not sure how easy it would be to do hats, but so do you guys want to keep watching me grind a boring video and keep your conversation going, or you want me to let you guys go? First one that answers wins. Oh, it hurts my neck talking down here like this. Alrighty. What if I wanted to take a break? God damn you guys. Alright, we're going to start grinding up these, because these freaking garden trowels, right? So, oops, I got to plug my computer in. Oh, I'm going to be videotaping a video when I'm doing this, so you guys have to deal with that. But these garden trowels, after you forge them out, which, you know, it's a lot of freaking work to take a railroad spike and flatten it like that. Oh my God, this camera is unbelievable. But now I got to get a clean grind on them, and then we got to roll them into the shape of a trowel. So that's what we're going to do right now. And like I said, I'll be videotaping a video too of tilt you down so you can see. So yeah, I'm too tired. Enjoy the watch, guys. Holy crap, I'm never gonna get this shit done today. Never in a million years. Alright guys, like I said, I forged up 3 more of these things, or 3 total. I already have a few of them, so what I need to do now is I need to cut this edge smooth, bring the point down where I want, and try to get this as smooth as possible. Got to grind off the end, get them polished up like a mirror, and then it's going to go back in the forge. I'm going to use a propane forge because it's easier and cleaner. Once I heat this up, I got to mold it into the shape of a funnel. So I'll run through a quick grind for you. The grinding isn't horrible until you have the damn curve in the thing. Once that curve's in, then grinding becomes a bit of a torture. But I'll show you what we do. That's what I start with. That's 80 grit. I go to 120 and probably up to 300 by the time I get done to get this mirror. So that's kind of how it works. So let me finish running this up. I'll be back. How are we doing today?
Good.
Have we met before?
I don't know.
I'm so tired I can't remember one thing from another. Chandler Dickinson.
Bob Eves.
Nice to meet you.
I'm treasurer of the railroad station.
Oh, no kidding. I actually am streaming right now. You're not on video, but they can hear you. So if you have a problem with that, their YouTube watchers are watching me. So awesome. That's great. So you're president of the railroad?
No, I'm treasurer.
Treasurer. Awesome. And you guys are joining our little event.
That's what I understand this weekend.
How's your GoFundMe? Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah. How's the GoFundMe count going? Do you know? Oh no, you should know, right?
No, well, I would know if I got any money, but if it's direct, that's in the president's name, so.
Okay, yeah, because I donated, and I think I donated to it, and it was just a couple of days old, and I haven't gone back to check, but I'm sure you guys will get the money.
No, we hope so. We've got probably the oldest operating model railroad.
I know that, yeah. But are you guys going to get rid of most of that? You're going to sell that and rebuild, aren't you, for most part? Yeah.
But there's a few things Well, all the buildings and everything will be salvaged, but we won't break up Heart Lot because we have the entire Heart Lot. That'll stay as a unit.
Oh, you have that mapped out? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome.
So that'll be changed around as far as location goes on a new layout. So cool. Do any horseshoe?
I don't do, no, I'm not a farrier. I work with horseshoes. I take horseshoes and turn them into things that people like, you know, things like that. But now I do blacksmithing and blades. Oh, wow. That's a pretty horse. Wow. Dressage?
Yeah, well, no, it is English.
Oh, yeah.
We write English in Western, but that's dressage clothing. Now.
Right, that's what made me think about it. It's a beautiful horse. What do you call that? The blonde? Blonde?
That's a chestnut.
Chestnut?
Sorrel.
Chestnut sorrel.
Red,
Okay.
She's a brown with red.
Yep.
With brown.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Oops, I got another one here. Oh, wow. It's just state fair, right?
Yep. And what's nice about it is there's no bouncing. It's like sitting on a rocking chair.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, right. They do all the work for you in their knees, don't they?
Well, the breed is a walking horse.
Yeah.
And they can walk up to about 28
Is that a Tennessee walking horse?
Yep.
Yeah.
I went all the way there to get her.
Yeah, wow. And how fast can they walk before you start?
Oh, I can walk up to about 28 miles an hour.
No kidding. No, that's phenomenal.
If you get them in what we call the running walk.
Yeah. I had a couple of, well, they were just barely horses. They were like 14.2 or 15, something like that. But heck, I had a pacer. It was a standard bred pacer. Holy cow, I used to hop on that thing bareback with nothing but a halter. She'd get into that pace, you'd think you're riding a freaking washing machine. Holy cow.
Now that's the difference between the walking horse and the pacer.
Kidding.
Is there's no bouncing with a
Yeah,
walking horse.
well, that's awesome.
It's like sitting in a rocking chair.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
It moves.
So do you live around here? Or?
I live in Baldwin.
In Baldwinsville, yeah.
So.
Yeah, they have a show up in Liverpool this weekend. That's what it's funny. You work all week long, and one day before the show, it's amazing how much you think you need to get done. So I've been working my ass off today trying to get enough stuff done. But I'll be here late, I bet you. But yeah, I just shut the forge down. You missed out on all the hammering, but stop in any time.
Okay.
You never know if I'll have the thing going or not. The doors are open. You're always welcome. Bring a chair. Bring something to drink. You know.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, nice meeting you. Come on,
It was fun. Oh, I was going to show you guys before I videotape. So on the end, you see on the end of my knives very often. Where am I? Oh, I hate this freaking camera. It's time. All right, I'll get a new camera. But just grind that off. Of course, this will go to 300 grit and then get buffed out. It'll be pretty as can be. But are you guys still there? Yeah, you should be. Okay, back to work. Before I jump off any grits, we're going to start putting drawing on this. And quite honestly, sometimes it seems easier to hit this with a flat disc on an angle grinder to get it where you want. You're not going to get it perfect, and when you go to bend it, it's going to even be worse. But we'll do what we can over here. That's all I need is a malfunction. Damn it. Freaking hate you. You got time for this crap. You sons of bitches. Never try to get anything done when you're in a hurry. It just don't work. Is there a keyway on this thing? Yeah, there is. Why are you not in the keyway? That's what I want to know. Well, I bet you don't fit in the keyway. is what it is. American Cup for the whole world, 2021. This thing 100% ground down, but I'm not going to get that far with these handle marks. And that's, people don't see mine knows, but from a functional standpoint, the smoother this is, the better this shovel is going to work. You know what I'm saying? So, but at this point, I'm going to go ahead and yeah, it's clean enough. Actually, no, I'm going to take this up to about 300 on the flat side, because once I bend that, it's so much more difficult to get in there and actually grind it. So we're going to go up to 300. I'll be back when I'm done. screen keeps shutting off. Can you guys still see, or did it move? You guys? Yeah, you can see. What the hell? I didn't hear a train whistle. You heard a train whistle? Oh, crap. Alright guys, so I bring this up to 300, and again, I wish I could have gotten everything out of there, but more often than not, I can't. So I'm trying to make these things so damn quick. I mean, I don't know. It's not going to affect the function that much, but it's that battle, you know, the battle that you have between what the hell is somebody going to pay for this amount of time you put into it? I mean, literally, it's going to take me an hour, at least an hour, to do one of these. So it's a pretty expensive item when you get that. But it's probably the best guarded trowel anybody can buy, for sure. All right, guess what we do next? We heat this sucker back up, mess up everything we just did, and then form this shape. So I'll show you how that's done. Oh, what can you see? You can see everything. So you shouldn't be squawking too much. Wish I had another freaking plug here. Turn on that light. Plug it in. Kidding me. Are you unplugged in? No, you're not plugged in. Of course you're not plugged in. I swear the amount of dicking around that I do. I swear. What the fuck did I do? Just moved the other day. I just don't know anymore, children. I just don't know anymore. All I do to make videos, I swear. Alright, you guys can see everything, right? Yeah, okay. Holy crap. Alright, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to throw this in the propane forge. I find that propane kind of gives me a cleaner result. And now here's what we do. Heat the sucker up just about orange, just enough to move it. It doesn't need to be white hot. And then I'm going to throw it in this jig. Now this jig used to be 2 parts before this morning. But I'll slide that sucker in like that. One hit, and what's going to happen, if you can see, alright, is that I got 2 pipes with a spot to hammer on, and it'll just form that wedge for me. So hopefully this will work. Like I said, I just put the spring on. Let me heat her up. Alright. Again, so we're not looking for super hot, because the hotter you get it, the more scale's going to want to build up on it. And before you know it, you got a lot more cleaning than you need it to have. Put it in there, center it up. Well, that works a lot better than it would when it was loose. It ain't too snabby if you ask me. So how well did Chandler temper that freaking spring? God damn it. Alright, sorry for my hissy fit. But there you have it. And that's all the curve you need. That makes an awesome Digging trowels works great in the garden. Now all I need to do is clean her up. Sons of bitches. I think I didn't temper my goddamn spring very well, guys. Fuck it. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Damn it. You must be joking. You got to be joking. What a shitty day. The whole day. Should have stayed in bed. I'm telling you. Telling you right now. I should have stayed in bed. Should have stayed in bed. Should have stayed in bed. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, woulda. Shoulda stayed in bed. Shoulda stayed and shoulda stayed. Shoulda stayed in bed. This day will end you every chance it gets. Yeah, every chance it gets. Every chance it gets. It'll end you. It'll end you up. Every chance it gets. Every chance it gets. Sons of Gooper burner. Little time with the welding. Hopefully I put enough heat in the rest of the spring. I tempered it, but I didn't. I kind of just did a big guessing, but got it, and I guessed wrong. I guessed and I got it wrong. Son of a bitch. I think I'm trying to make a living or nothing. Alright, so I got back down to 220, and I'm going to go ahead and just redo everything that's ugly as hell now. I can easily get this outside ground, I can easily get this end ground. It's this inside thing that's a problem. A wheel with the exact diameter might help, but I'll show you a little trick once I'm there. I'll show you a little bit and then I'll shut you up. show you a trick, or no, this is not too bad on the back here. This is the pain. I'll show you a trick I learned. Chandler, turn the camera. God damn it. Where are you? There. So this is easy to get back. This is more difficult. And that's the trick right there. It took me a long time to figure this out. Again, the problem is your curve isn't going to be exact. So even if you have the right diameter wheel, it's still, it just looks crappy when you get done. So, you know, something soft, like a soft wheel, something like that would work. So I found, you know, I knew about these abrasive wheels, and these are flexible enough where that sucker will get right in there. But, you know, I didn't want to run it on a drill, so I took one of the old motors I had from an auction, and I was able to find a drill chuck drive unit that fit right onto those threads. So I don't know. Need a tool, make a tool, I guess. That's what that was going to be. But this works. It's not as good as I'd like, but I'll tell you, it's a hell of a lot faster, and it does well enough. It makes me happy. So I have two grids. I think like an 80 and a 120 or something like that. But you see how well that does? It gets right in there. I need to go out and get the 220 grit because I like it a little shinier than the 120 lead grit. With that flexible brush on this, you know, this powerful motor, so you're not messing with a drill, it works really well. So good luck. Find something that'll let you get inside there like that and clean that out. That would take me 5 times longer on the belt grinder, trying to get in there and figure out what to do. So I just wish I had a 220 here. I don't actually have it. I don't have it at all. But you get the idea. You got to clean that inside out. That's the most important part. That's the part where the dirt will stick to the shovel if we don't do a good job. You know what I mean? There you have it. I will get to a 220. I think they sell a 220 wheel, and that should put a pretty good luster on it. But that's where we are now. I'm just going to spend a little time on the buffing wheel. I got to wire brush the handle, some time on the buffing wheel to clean it up, and then I'll be back to say goodbye.
Trying to keep everybody happy. All over shit. Hopefully you guys don't get tipped over here. Okay. You guys are way too close to comfort on this next one. Way too close to comfort.
Jumping you guys around like a bunch of crazy people. Fix your head, Chandler. Alright, I'll show you guys first. Check the video out. Now you won't have to watch the stupid video. I shouldn't show you when I'm making something new. Pretty cool. Alright guys, that's the end of that one. Let me get the sun out from behind you. Crying out loud, all the things I gotta think about. Alright. She's all done. Done as she's gonna be. Alright, so she shines up well. Again, if I had a 220 wheel for that new wire system, or that, whatever you call it, thing that abrasive. Cleaned up the handle with a wire brush, everything else gets polished to a mirror. People see this thing, you know, they recognize it, it's a railroad spike, so that's one of the great things about it. But this thing, you're never going to break it. Walk into a hardware store, look at what's on the shelf. There's some good ones, but there's very few. Most of them are junk. Like I say, when I sell these things, and I sell them for $40, I'll let you know straight up. So, and they sell well enough for me to keep making. That's one railroad, that's one garden trowel I don't think you could break if you wanted to. The only thing you can do to it is lose it. Now, I'll either clear coat it or I'll cover it with linseed oil or something like that. One of the levels of protection. It's going to rust on them. You have to tell them that. Keep it clean. But it'll be a great tool for a long time. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this video turned out to be a little shorter than my other ones. And we'll catch you on the flip side. I have 3 more of these to do. A fro, 10 horseshoe hearts, and I don't know what else in this. It's going to be a late night. Just loading up. Bye. Alright, let me talk to you guys for a little while, and then I'm gonna, it's just gonna be the same thing again. I'm just gonna be grinding and wire brushing the rest of the night. So, $40 a piece. Yep. Where am I? I hate this camera. So, check out the video when it's up there, and you'll see it in full detail. Because you guys missed all the hammering parts. Interesting. Chandler needs a haircut. He needs more than a haircut. He needs about $1,000. You got that too? He's never going to forget to tell. Yeah, I'm ready to take a break. So I wish I could pause this like a 20-minute, 15-minute intermission. But once I stop the stream, I got to start a new one. Oh, Chandler Cole. That's funny. All right, let me talk to you about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna let you go. Who doesn't? How to get one of the garden trowels? Go to one of my shows. It's about the best thing. When I start taking orders, you can ask for them on orders, and they'll be on. There it is. They'll be on my Etsy store when I finally get that going again. I'm sorry, guys. It's just. Yeah, I need more than a beer. I need some food. So I'm going to be here another 4 hours. I got 3 more. I think 3 more of these to do. I got this damn ugly old fro. I mean, look at this thing. I got to turn it into exactly the same kind of look, shiny and everything. And then for those of you that were here this morning, I did, I think, 10 horseshoe. For those of you this morning, I did, I think, like 10 kissing horses, horseshoe hearts, and then I did, I don't know, half a dozen of these. Oh, shit. Yeah, website, did I not? Etsy, my Etsy store, Ed. But it's empty. I don't have anything in it right now. I just can't keep stuff made enough. So these all need to be wire brushed, polished up, and ready to go. And then I have actually one more. I got other products to make. So, all right, talk to me for a few minutes, and I'm out of here. Well, obviously you do. I can't tell how many of you guys are there, but man, I'll tell you, I've been streaming, I'd say most of the day today. I had maybe an hour that I wasn't. So where's the show this weekend? Liverpool Craft Extravaganza, Liverpool, New York. So stop in and say hello if you're around. You need to ship to New Zealand, bro. Yeah, I can do New Zealand. It's $20-$30 to do that, but I got to be able to take orders and fill orders first, right?
List of show dates. I do, but I don't, so I don't know what to tell you. I'll give you a week's notice anyway. Justin Gray, 71 of us, 70 plus. Oh, all right, 70 people right now. Wow, that's cool. That's 70 people that I think are weird. Sit there and watch Chandler sweat and swear. I did a lot of swearing today. I did a GoFundMe, and that's why you're watching me. I did a GoFundMe for the internet, the faster internet in the shop, and the cameras and that kind of stuff. So, hello UK, Res 1492. I'm getting tired. I hope you guys keep me awake. Get a helper. You could, yeah. You got to pay a helper, and at this point, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the month, quite honestly. So, we got some crazy work to do. South Africa. South Carolina, no, SLC. I don't know where that's. I must be brain dead. What's an SLC? So, I'm sexy, bro. All right, I needed to hear that. Hopefully, that was a young lady. That's good that you guys are sharing information. Justin said you had an informational chat. That's good. Next time, tilt 75 patron account. I know we're talking about it. I don't like to, because I might have a 10-year-old, 12-year-old person watching. That's why I don't like to swear. Thank you. You love my work. I live in Jersey. I couldn't read it. Salt Lake City. All right, Michael. That makes sense. Well, I do. I share on Facebook. Hey, by the way, if any of you guys are on Facebook and you're waiting for a friend acceptance from Chandler Dickinson, me, I don't. That's my personal page. Find Anvil Ringer. That's who I am, Anvil Ringer, and then friend me up there. That'll let you. I mean, not let you in, but that's where I like to try to keep my personal side a little bit personal if I can. Apprentice, yeah, I know, but. Oh, you could find local do-it-yourselfers that would come work for free. Yeah, but then you got them in the way. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm growing. I gotta get my bills paid. That's the first thing, and then I need to get caught up. Corey from Phoenix. Creeper Annie. Oh, Army. I thought it was Creeper Annie. That sounded scary. Can you make more metal? Yeah, I have some casting I want to do. Res 1492, you and your 10-year-old watching together. Guys, that's why I'm doing all this stuff. Quite honestly, it is sometimes a pain in the neck, and I get a lot of grief. I don't like ignorant comments and people that are trying to spread ignorance, so it gets me all flustered. But I'm doing it because of the support you guys have and the motivation that sometimes I have for the young kids and you guys. So. Clement 4. Index is 125. I'm glad it's not 125 today. Guernsey. I don't know where Guernsey is. This can't be USA. I don't know of a town. I know a cow named Guernsey. Jersey. I don't know now. All right, guys. I'm tired. It's 5 minutes to 4. And I have 2 or 3 hours of work, and then I got to get the whole show set up. Switzerland. Man, it's amazing. You guys are all over the world. Do I miss the 95 job, Larry? I miss the paycheck. I miss not having to think. I just show up and do what you're told. I miss that. And I'm actually at the transition point right now where I no longer have any savings left. I mean, I cannot survive this month without this show coming up, and hopefully it'll be a good show. Unfortunately, the weather's bad. So, craft show, Liverpool, New York, this weekend. So, I forgot what the question was. Oh, 9-to-5 job. I'd love to have that paycheck. I really would. Ohio checks in. Appreciate. Yeah, I try to censor, guys. I try to keep my language straight, but I don't. Oh, especially today. Today was freaking horrible. I couldn't get the fire hot. Everything was dropping and falling and not cooperating. It was crazy. Goodbye, Rez. Half Irish, half Ukrainian. Poland, Hawaii, Ireland. 18 from Israel. Wow. Greetings from Poland. Patron, I know. Maybe you guys could just pay my rent with Patron every month. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. I suppose if I, I spent that week I did the sword, and then the week I did, and then I think was it this week that I did the silly railroad spike test, the 2 videos, and I spent more time making videos than I did making product during that time frame. So, well, I appreciate it, Raz, and tell your son to keep hammering on, you both of you. Paychecks are a curse. Not when you got rent to pay, sons of fucks. Yeah, blacksmithing is I don't like to call it a hobby, but a second income was a very, very nice bonus. It was very nice. Ton of fans in Canada. Alright, I'm falling asleep. Maybe I'm gonna go get some food. You know what? I think my body needs to regenerate. I've been swinging that damn hammer a long time today. It's been a big old busy day. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. Yeah, food time, Savage Pork Chop. I agree. So, because I got lots to do, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So, that's it. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the day. I bet you I have like 6 hours of freaking streaming today. And the thing is the freaking haters are gonna be, I don't want this format. I want normal format. And it's like, well, dude, don't watch it, man. This is, I'm always giving it normal. All right, I videotaped this today. Here, you guys watch that. Do me a favor, man. My advertisers, they might be interesting, so check them out. Check out my advertise and. Yeah, click on their ads and see what they have to offer, because sometimes that helps in more than one way. Get the trowels online. I'll be sold this weekend. That's why I'm making them. I only had 3 left over from the last show, but if I have any, Ed, send me an email, oldschoolforge@yahoo.com, Ed, and if I have one left over, I'll get it out to you. All right? I know. I don't let the haters bother me. It's just, it's like a job, when the haters, it's not so much the haters. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's the haters. But when, especially when the young guys are getting picked on or stressed out, I definitely can't be quiet about that. But and by the way, the haters aren't always wrong. Sometimes the haters are right, and you got to listen to them. So, but I'm wondering because. Like the sword, no, not the sword video, the railroad spike videos, the testing of those, I've had quite a bit of haters, more than normal on those. And then with some of these streaming, like in the last month, I've had more haters than normal, dislikes, I mean to say. And I'm wondering if that affects my revenue. So I don't know. I have to look into that. Not that I'm a greedy son of a gun, but I do need my revenue. So keep everybody happy, All right, thanks for the good luck at the show. Greetings from Germany. For those of you that are just joining, I am sorry, but I'm tired. I'm going to get some food, and then I'm going to continue on through the night. Who knows? Maybe I'll videotape or stream that too, but I'm only going to make a killing if I bring the right product. No doubt about it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Sorry to grind and go, but I'm grinding and going.